Hi, I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Vivian.
And Andrew is filming us right now, but he'd also like to say hi.
And today we're going to talk about earthquakes, mostly of the information. Earthquakes are the shaking, rolling, or sudden shock of the Earth's surface.
Earthquakes happen along cracks, called fault lines, in the Earth's surface.
Earthquakes can be felt over large areas, although they usually last less than 1 minute.
Earthquakes cannot be predicted, but although scientists are working on it. Transform plate boundaries is usually where a fault occurs, like the fault of San Andreas, because the plates are moving like this with each other, and it causes major earthquakes.
Yeah, that's why earthquakes mostly happen in California.
Completely.
As the plates alternately jam and jump against each other, earthquakes rattle through a wide boundary zone. It contrasts the convergent and divergent boundaries. No magma is formed.
Thus, crust is cracked and broken at transform margins, but is not created or destroyed. Although transform boundaries are not marked by spectacular
Surface.
I'm sorry, my English. Surface features, their sliding motion causes lots of earthquakes. The strongest and most famous earthquake hit San Francisco in 1906 at the San Andreas Fault. And this is a picture of the San Andreas Fault. Like, you see the arrows, that's the transform plate boundary, and right there, like where the light green is, that's the plate off of California, like the plate that is sliding against California, which is in the North American plate.
And that's why earthquakes mostly happen in California, because the plates are moving the opposite side and sliding towards each other.
Well, at least in the USA, it's probably, yeah.
What do transform boundaries make, if you're asking? They make earthquakes. They do not form anything because the plates move horizontally past each other.
Instead of going like this, where they would probably make a mountain if it was continental to continental,
yeah,
and so on. And if they were moving away from each other, it'd cause a ridge, and yeah, it's like, and then lava, magma, whatever you want to call it, comes up.
Yeah. So instead that it causes an earthquake, it will form a volcano. So another little fact about the San Andreas Fault.
The San Andreas Fault is a continental transform fault that extends roughly 810 miles to California in the United States.
This is another picture we found of the transform plate boundaries. It forms a tectonic boundary between the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate.
And its motion is right lateral strike slip, which means horizontally. The fault divides into 3 segments, each with different characteristics
and a different degree of earthquake risk. The fault was first identified in 1895 by Professor of Geology Andrew Lawson
and UC Berkeley, who discovered the northern zone. This is yet another picture of a transform plate boundary, and as you see the arrows, which show how the plates move, it shows what basically a transform plate boundary is. It's just they're sliding past each other, and this can cause earthquakes because sliding causes friction, and because plates don't fit perfectly together like this.
Earthquake facts. The largest record earthquake in the United States was a magnitude 9.2 that struck Prince William Sound.
No. So this all started on the theory of plate tectonics, which is the hypothesis of all the plates are once one supercontinent, and now they're all like spread apart because of plate movement, like plate tectonics, obviously. And they're all in different areas now, and yeah.
And they were once all together, and they called it Pangea. And scientists think that one day Pangea will be formed again in
Like a really long time.
a very long time, which will be happening
Could happen.
in a very long
it's just
time.
a hypothesis.
Yeah, it's
We're,
the scientist hypothesis.
And Pangea means whole Earth. Pan, Earth, Gea, whole. At least this is what I've been told. So.
Yeah, and also what we researched.
Well, this is basically what it means, whole Earth. I mean, it was a whole.
But now, since a lot of earthquakes form and volcanoes, that's how they spread apart.
No, that's not how they spread. It's the convection. They don't really know how it happens. It just happens. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching School News.
And I hope you like the facts about earthquakes. Bye.